Okay, in this video, we're going to go through the process of receiving personnel that have been nominated and selected for a personnel tasker. So I'm currently looking at our event, and I'm going to navigate into our missions area. Going to open the mission. And then from the mission, I'm going to go into our taskers. So when I look at this tasker list, I will see that I have 2 personnel on site already and then 1 in a deployed status. That deployed status means that the employee was nominated and selected by the impacted organization. So I want to open this tasker. Mobile District is the impacted, so I want to open this tasker to take a closer look. And so once they have been selected and nominated and selected, when that employee gets ready to depart his or her home station, the home organization will put in the departure date. So that's when that employee left, was on the 19th of September of last year, 2022. And so now this employee is going to be arriving, or is arriving at the Mobile location for where employees are supposed to report, whether this is an in-processing center or an EOC or the RFO, whatever it may be. This is where the employee has been instructed to arrive. And so it is possible that you may do this another way. This is Alex Almeida, Almeida. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to go about doing it. One is if you're sitting at an in-processing location and an employee walks up and informs you that he or she would like to report to work, you're going to probably ask to see their tasker, and then you'll probably ask their name. And when you get their name, what you can do, if they're on a tasker, if they've been selected on a tasker, you can go to the magnifying lens on the ribbon and type in their last name and click the magnifying lens. This will bring up the tasker that they're currently on. Looks like he's on a couple of them. Not sure which one is which. Let's go with this one. Yep, I got lucky. Alright, so this is the tasker that he's on. So that's one way that you can gain quick access to the tasker to do what you need to do. The other was to go through the event, which is where we started when I started this video. Okay, so I could have started from the event, from the mission into the taskers. Either way is perfectly fine. You're going to get to the same location. I need to be in information view. Either way is fine to do what we're going to do today. So as the impacted organization, it is your responsibility to maintain the accountability of all personnel deployed to you. And so the first thing that you need to do once they're on site is to receive them, because that will plug in a date that says, okay, the employee has made it to the final destination for their deployment, and they're here and we have accountability for them. The way we do that is from the tasker, you go to the deployment link. And it's asking, or it's not asking you, but there's a blank field for received and impacted org. The impacted district will come in and put in the date that they're here. Today just happens to be January the 9th, 2023. So that's going to be the date that I plug in. And I'm going to click Save, and then we'll see this status in the top right corner. It should change to on-site. Okay. There's our status. That employee is now fully accounted for and is on the tasker. Now what happens that I'm not going to be able to show you is that a series of emails will be sent back to the employee's home organization EOC and to the employee supervisor that both people will receive it, that this employee, or both groups of people will receive it, that this employee, Alex Almeida, has made it to Mobile and is working on that district. And that would conclude that part of his tasker, getting him to the site. He's now working. From there, then you can do a whole series of other things that we're not going to talk about today, but we will address in future videos. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.